In this video, we're going to cover your general site settings. So come over here and click on General Settings, and we're going to go to Site Settings. And you'll see a lot of information is already plugged in here that was plugged in when you did the initial installation. Now, if you should install an SSL certificate, then you're going to need to add your secure HTTPS URL here. But if you're not using an SSL certificate, then you just leave it blank. Now, some of the things that you're going to want to set down here is your language for whatever country you're with, your date format, and your time zone that you're in. Let's see for mine. And you want to set your currency. You also want to determine if you're going to use a one-time offer page or not. Now, you can always change your mind about this. So now, right now, it's set to off. If you are going to have a one-time offer, then you can just click there to turn it on. If you change your mind, you can always come back and turn it off. And this contact form that this is referring to is for a contact form to show in the members area, which is separate from the one that shows on the public section. So if you want your members to be able to access contact form from the members area, then check that to turn it on. And if you want to enable permalinks, you can do that, or you can turn it off. It's basically kind of like the same thing that WordPress has with permalinks, where you have more user search engine friendly links, page links. If you have an Easy Member Pro affiliate link, you can plug that in here. This is basically for advanced users if you were integrating EMP with another program. So we're not going to cover that here. This is your CAPTCHA. If you want to use some form of CAPTCHA to block out the spammers, you can set that up here. You would have to get the code, your public key and your private key from the reCAPTCHA place, which you can do for free. Then there's Are You Human, which you can also set up. It's a little bit more complex, but you can do that too. Now, the other thing is your session timeout, and that's basically like if you're adding content or something to the site, and it tells you that you've been logged in for 20 minutes and it's been setting idle, then it'll log you out. Now, you can set the time for a certain amount of time, like if you wanted to change this to say 60 minutes, or if you don't want to use the timer at all, the session timeout at all, you can just completely turn it off like that, because some people don't like it. Some people do. So it's up to you to turn it on or off. Then you should have this checked to run a daily backup. And that way you'll always make sure that you have a backup of your site in the event that anything should happen, that you should need to access your backup, because while it may not happen a lot, there are instances where people do end up needing their backup to restore their site. So it's always a good idea to have it backed up. And this is for auto-processing expired memberships. You can opt to exclude recurring commissions if you want, subscriptions, or you can allow it to go ahead and process them. And you can also have it auto-process canceled memberships. And you can check this if you want to allow auto-cancellation from user. If you leave it unchecked, then you will have to manually process a cancellation request. So it's really up to you. And that's everything here on the general site settings page. So that concludes this video. Thank you.